They have always marched to the beat of their own drum. Their lives are not significantly affected by how others shift around them. A Sigma man is his own man. We've heard about the alpha male. He is brash and loud and is obviously the boss of the pack. Then there is the beta, capable but willing to take the sidelines. So, who is this Sigma guy?
Shalom, my people. I am Sigma Male Wolf, and this is Who's Out of Order. And on Who's Out of Order, what I do is react to videos. And then I tell you who I think is out of order. It could be one person, could be 2, 3, 4, or maybe more. Or it could be none. But it's my opinion, and that's the bottom line. All right, my people. We got paternity court. And it says pregnant 2 weeks after meeting men online. Men online. Not a man, but men online.
She belongs to the streets.
Come on. Hey, Future. No, not yet, man. We don't know that. We don't know that. We haven't even gotten into the video yet.
She belongs to the streets.
All right, let's get into it.
Please be seated.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
This is a case of McGowan versus Martin.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Ms. McGowan, you say after the death of your husband, you were trying to find your way, but ended up finding a man on the internet, had sex with him, and 2 weeks later, you discovered that you're pregnant.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you claim the defendant, Mr. Martin, is without a doubt the biological father of your 8-month-old baby, Caden. Is that correct? Mr. Martin, you say there's no way you're Caden's biological father, and you claim to have a mile-long list of doubts that will clear your name today in court.
Yes, Your Honor.
One main reason is that you believe the man she's currently living with, who will join us shortly, is baby Caden's biological father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Come on.
So, Ms. McGowan, so you say he's done nothing for the child.
Wait. What's up with him? What's up with him? Man, what's up with him?
The man she's currently living with, who will join us shortly, is baby Caden's biological father.
That looked like a lot.
So, Ms. McGowan,
Look of doubt. Man, my man. All right, man. All right, let's get back to it. I just wanted to figure out what he was doing, and he looked worried like hell. Worried.
so you say he's done nothing for the child?
Nothing at all.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing at all. When I met him online, he misrepresented himself. He told me he was a good man, he was a good father, he was into church and everything.
Baby Caden is 8 months old.
Yes, ma'am.
Any diapers?
He tricked me over there one time and said he has diapers for the baby, but he didn't have any. No, he didn't have any.
Mr. Martin,
Yes.
you've done nothing for the child?
No, I did nothing
Why?
because some fact, first night we had sex. The first day we met each other, we had sex, and the reason why I don't believe is this is my child because she's very promiscuous, and when you have sex with a woman, you have sex with a woman.
What'd he say?
Believe is this is my child because she's very promiscuous, and
She belongs to the streets.
and when you have sex with a woman, the first day, that's red flag anyway.
Did you use protection?
No,
No,
No.
So if you have sex with a
uh-uh.
woman on the first day and you don't use protection, you understand
Come on,
that if
man.
it's in the
You
window
know
of
that's a
conception,
possibility.
You might be her child's father, right? No matter how.
Yeah. If it was one time or not, man.
No
Come
matter
on,
how
man. Y'all grown
promiscuous-
people. Y'all don't know this. Man, grown ass people don't know this. All it takes is one time. That's it. It don't matter if you pull out. It don't matter. If you're going in raw, man, there's a huge possibility that you could be having a baby with this chick that you don't want to have a baby with.
You as she may be.
Well, first of all, far as my sperm count, it stays low because I have sickle cell, and it's hard for me to make a baby anyway. And when as far as the sex thing, when the passion goes, it goes. And we got time to be doing all that. When you in the heat of the moment.
Are you
He
suggesting
full
you
of
don't have?
shit. He full of it. Come on, man. You making an excuse for not strapping up? Did he just make an excuse for that? Is he serious? And he said low sperm count. I mean, it might be low, but all it takes is one to get to the egg, man. And I'm no doctor.
Have time to use protection?
No time
I'm
at all.
clean. I'm clean. I'm clean. I trust that she was clean.
It ain't that much trust in the world.
For real.
I'm sorry. So
Well,
you can do all that. All that.
Well, you honor
and not do anything for a child you possibly created?
Only reason why, because after the fact we had sex, I went.
That's his baby.
Through her phone. When I went through her phone.
Yes, the first night went through my phone.
I went through her phone and I woke up out of sleep. I said, so a man just came over here the other day and gave you sex and saying in the text.
But you had just met her.
Thank you.
I know. Dude, did you expect anything different? Did you expect anything that you thought she was that special? Come on, fellas. Y'all don't think y'all that special to where basically you the only one she just met today and she having sex with you. You think you the only one? You met her online, bruh. You met her the first day. You smacked the cheeks. You went in raw. And now you trying to say that the baby not yours? There's all kinds of possibilities that the baby is yours, man. I can see if you said, man, no, I was wearing rubber, man. I was wearing rubber, dog. No, you ain't saying that. You saying you went in raw. Come on, man. We got grown people talking like this. I expect this from teenagers, not grown-ass people.
I just met her.
And
the
going
first
through my
night,
phone.
you wait. The first night you're with her, you have sex, then you looking through her phone. You don't use protection.
What you care about her phone for anyway? The first night you met her, man. Come on, man. Was it that good? Was the post-nut clarity made you be like, this is my woman? Is that what happened? What makes you go through her phone after the first night? That is nuts. You a nutty ass, a nutty ass Negro.
You ain't got time for all that.
Crazy.
That's ludicrous.
Yep.
Explain to me. If this, in fact, is the sexual encounter you've had, as irresponsible as it is, it's done now.
That's your baby,
After
bro.
it happens,
Take the L.
and then there's a baby on the way, I need to understand how you can doubt.
Because there was other mans involved.
Okay,
Mans?
but wouldn't you then be?
Other man's involved. Come on, man. Other man's.
And how you can doubt.
Because there was other mans involved.
Okay, but wouldn't you then be one of the potential men?
Okay, out of one of the potential men,
all right,
there's others.
Okay.
So therefore, I cannot be that one.
Now I understand that point, but I wouldn't be saying that there's no possibility. I understand that point. If there's some other dudes involved, you got to be asking questions. But that little boy look like you.
You know what I'm saying?
What math are you doing?
What math I'm doing?
In your mind. Because if you are one of the potential fathers, how do you exclude yourself from the number of men that could potentially be her child's father?
Because the next day she had sex with another guy.
Oh my God.
So that excludes you.
I'm going to go to you. I want to give Mr. Martin time to process.
Yeah, because he's la la land.
He's saying there are other men. And you were here and you're convinced he's the father.
Yes.
Did you have sex with somebody else the next night after?
No, I did not. Not the next night. He got all kind
Not
of
the
men
next
in
night.
his head. I went with the mailman, the milkman, just in his head. Because one minute he nice and the next minute he not. But he is the father, no doubt.
Why are you so convinced? Can you just explain that to me?
Yes, because of the conception date. And my son looked exactly like him. Exactly like him. Even Ray Charles can see that.
They do look like.
Do you have any
That
proof
is
of the
that
date?
is your child, bro. I'm just saying it right now, dog. That's you. That's you.
The
If you were
calendar of
intimate-
the dates.
You do.
Yes,
I'd like to
ma'am.
see that. Jerome, would you hand me her evidence, please? All right. So you presented a calendar that outlines the date you were intimate with Mr. Martin.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's April 2nd.
Yes, ma'am.
So you're intimate with Mr. Martin on the 2nd. The doctor tells you your conception date is estimated at April 3rd. Were you in a relationship with anybody else at that time?
No, ma'am, I was not.
Yes, you are.
Did you have sex with any other men during the window of conception?
I did a couple of days later. I did.
There you go.
A couple days later.
There you go.
Okay.
Matter of fact, 3 days.
Listen,
Yeah,
this is
there
court.
you go.
I need you to be honest with me.
I knew
That's
it.
why we're here. It's
Okay.
to get the answers.
I knew it.
So a couple days
She
later,
belongs to the streets.
you had sex with someone else.
Yes.
Would that be a couple days as in April 5th?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How about April 6th?
Yes. Same
Dang.
person, though. It was the same person.
Would that be Mr. Brody that's in our court?
Yes, ma'am.
So why are you so convinced it's Mr. Martin's child when you had sex with Mr. Brody so close in proximity to when you had sex with Mr. Martin? Did you use protection with Mr. Brody?
No, ma'am.
How do you stand here and just point the finger at Mr. Martin
Because
when you know that you were also intimate with another man without using protection a couple days later?
yes, ma'am.
Do you have a relationship with the other man, Mr. Brody?
Yes, ma'am, I do. I do.
What's your relationship?
We live together.
You do.
Mhm.
So you live with Mr. Brody,
Yes.
but you truly believe your child is Mr. Martin.
Yes.
Wake up, really.
But if your child is Mr. Martin's, that would negatively affect your relationship with Mr. Brody.
Yep.
Yes.
Yet you're here to prove
Yes, ma'am.
that your child is Mr. Martin's child.
Yes. And he don't want Caden to be his son because he don't want to take no responsibility for nothing. He got other kids he don't take care of.
Oh.
well, I
So
do.
but his sperm count low.
But,
Remember, remember his sperm count low?
Yeah. Yeah. Your sperm count low, man. But you got other kids. You had us thinking you didn't have no other kids because your sperm count was low. Come on, man.
I mean, all my other kids got sickle
Where
cell.
you get that from?
Do he got sickle cell?
Your son does not have sickle cell.
Who was at the hospital,
Okay, you
Ms.
call-
McGowan?
Mr. Brody.
Because you weren't gonna have me come up
I
there.
called him.
He didn't want to. He didn't want to do that.
You say you called him.
Yes.
Did you get that phone call, Mr. Martin?
I texted him, matter of fact.
She
He
text-
texted me 3 days later. My baby was in the NICU 12 days.
Okay, well,
At the hospital.
Never
if he-
visited the baby?
No. I
about
texted him
money.
before I went to hospital. He didn't come.
it's about money.
And Mr. Brody been there for me since day
He been
one.
dropping off
So
money.
you said,
Money talk.
since he didn't show, I will take the gentleman I'm with and let him support me through
No,
this.
he just been supporting me from day one since my pregnancy. He been supporting me. And I had a hard pregnancy, young. My baby was born 5 weeks early. His lungs was not mature. He stayed in NICU for 12 days. He was around the corner. He could have walked to the hospital. That's how close he is to the hospital. He did not come.
I think it's time we meet Mr. Brody. Jerome, will you please
All
escort
right,
him into the
Jerome, bring
courtroom?
Mr. Brody out.
Careful going up the step.
Mr. Brody, thank you for joining us today.
You welcome. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Dose. Yeah. Started from the mud, now you see us going up. Numbers never lie, now you see us blowing up. People used to front, now you see them showing up. So what's up? I've been down and out below.